Well, out in the Porrima system, if we land on Porrima III, we find a place called Red Mile.
I don't get paid to be nice. I get paid to put down any vermin that tries to start something here.
And their guards, their security guards, are ecliptic mercenaries. Surprisingly non-hostile ones, because they are a mercenary faction, kind of like the Gunners. They're only hostile if they're paid to be hostile. Oh, sorry, Andreja. You've been shut out. Oh.
Wait, don't shoot me! I didn't do anything wrong!
Bullshit. You didn't think we'd notice that you tried to slip away without paying your check?
I was just going out for some fresh air. I even told the bartender. You can ask her yourself.
Fresh air, huh? On a planet with no atmosphere.
That's enough, Stalker. Lower your weapon. We don't shoot guests over a misunderstanding. Sir, please return to your table. It's bad practice to leave our establishment without paying your bill first. If you need some fresh air, pay up, go outside, and come back in and start a new check when you're ready.
I'm sorry, but I didn't think it would be a problem.
You were wrong. Dead wrong.
That's enough. I think the gentleman understands. Now let's all go back inside, shall we? And Stalker, you and I are going to talk about this later.
I can't wait. Let me be clear. You start something, every one of us in here will make sure to end it.
Okay, so it's a place of thugs, which we kind of got.
Can you
from
believe that? Like I'm gonna run off without paying. The hell kind of scum do they think I am? Can't believe they'd rough up a guy just for wanting to take a little break.
Well, they did make sense. You can't breathe out there. You would be going
Stay in
outside
line,
and not
and we
getting
won't
any
have a
fresh air.
problem.
Let's talk Stalker.
Hey, watch out. You cause trouble, and I will not hesitate to end you in any number of ways I see fit. This ain't the United Colonies, Cupcake. Here, you listen to me. I lead the security force.
Okay. What's with the security here? Why are you all so hostile?
Because we have to deal with the dregs of society, like you. Because May lets us handle things our way. Best way to keep people in line is through fear. After you see your first head split open on the bar floor, you're gonna think twice about skipping out on your tab. Maybe you don't start that fight over your lost bet. You get it now?
All right. So you run some sort of private security force?
Call it whatever you want. We're ecliptic mercenaries, so I'd think twice about pissing us off, or else you may find yourself with nowhere to hide.
Why would a mercenary force like Ecliptic take a job like this?
What do you think, moron? Money. May pays us well to keep the assholes out. I make sure my people pretty much get the run of the place. Free booze, free entertainment, you name it. And if anyone's got a problem with it, well, we've got ways of making people disappear.
So do I, actually.
Now go on.
I'm sure our methods are the same. There's May, but we will get to May in a second. Let's check out more of this location. Oh, some people over here. Gambling. Look at his stack of creds.
If you think you've got a chance in the Red Mile, talk to May. She's always happy to have more fodder for the beasties down there.
Now, this place used to be a real dive, but things are looking up.
And now we have an activity. Tell May you want to run the Red Mile. Well, this Donovan guy over here, Donovan Reyes,
Kick back with a drink from the bar and enjoy yourself.
seems like a very
I keep
important
thinking I should
big
run
wig.
the course someday, but after seeing some of the deaths firsthand.
I love that I can
Hey,
cheat and
always
see what he
looking for
has.
new and
Okay,
returning
he
runners
has
for the Red Mile.
It's not every day you meet someone known throughout the settled
Jack
systems.
of clubs and an
What?
ace of
Here I am.
spades. Can he do anything? He has 2 pair.
I took this job so I could be here to see all the runners in person. Of course, most of them I see only once.
It can get rowdy in here sometimes.
Is that a heart as well?
We try to keep things civil.
Oh, no one else has
I can't
cards.
wait
Oh, this
for the
person
next
does.
run.
What am I
It's gonna be
doing?
one to
Forget the
remember.
card game. Let's talk to Donovan.
Sorry, friend. I don't do autographs. Listen, friend. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm trying to relax and you people won't give me a moment's peace. I tell you what. If you want a conversation with me, it'll cost you. Bring me a runner's rush from the bar, and then we can talk. Deal?
I got one right here for you. Do I have a runner's rush? Got one right here for you.
Do you now? How about you stop pulling my plonker and come back when you've got what I've asked for? Hmm?
Okay, I apparently don't have one. But Donovan seems like a bigwig. What do I call him? Rise? His name is Donovan Reese.
Oh,
it's
of course,
evidence.
I probably wouldn't either.
Nope. Where are you going, Sadi? Hold on.
Happy to serve you, as long as you respect May's rules and behave yourself.
Sadi Chandra.
Hi, welcome to Red Mile. We've got clean rooms and neat drinks. Can I help you out with either of those? Or both? Ooh, what about both?
I don't really need a room. What other services does Red Mile offer?
Aside from the restaurant and hotel services, we offer full-service starship maintenance and refueling. Just speak to our starport master, Lon Anderson. And don't mind him. He may be a lazy old fart, but when push comes to shove, he gets the job done.
Okay, well, what's the wildest thing you've seen in Red Mile? In the Red Mile?
Oh, I saw this guy get full-on eaten by one of the larger creatures we had out there one time. Just swallowed him up whole in one gulp. Clearly he was a goner. Not 5 minutes later, after the bets were called and everyone was settling up, the guy bursts out of the thing's stomach and goes on to finish the course. You can imagine that was an interesting night. Just don't imagine what that guy smelled like after, because,
Okay, nothing like exploding out of the stomach of a creature. I'd like to get a drink.
You got it. Word of warning, though. I pour 'em strong.
That's the only way a bartender should. Weapons? Nothing of importance or significance. Now we got drugs and booze, but we're looking specifically for a runner's rush. Survivor sauce. Sounds like more like an energy drink. Okay, a cocktail of... It is, okay. A cocktail of an energy drink and vodka. A Red Mile staple. Alright. 10% or 16% movement speed for 3 minutes. Plus 40 damage resist for 3 minutes. And plus 20% oxygen recovery for 3 minutes. We're not buying him 10. But we'll get him one.
Come and see me if you need anything else.
Yes?
Someone's got a death wish. Why not make a few credits off it?
I'm a little short now, but I'll win it all back someday.
All right, Reese.
Ah, you again. Please tell me you've got a nice frosty runner's rush from the bar. My cup runneth empty.
I mean, it's not frosty, but, yeah, here you go.
Ah, most kind. So, what brings you by? Afraid I'm right out of autographed pictures.
Are you some kind of celebrity?
Well, you really haven't been around much, have you? I'm Donovan Reese. Aye, the Donovan Reese. As in the gent that survived 28 Red Mile runs, including the third fastest on record.
Oh, okay. Do you have some kind of death wish?
Nah, just relish a challenge. I'd still be out there today if my knees and my back won't shot to hell. Besides, I'm retired these days. I think I've earned the chance to enjoy the fruits of my labors. Being famous has its benefits, after all.
He gets to sit here and gamble and watch other people run to their deaths. 28 runs. Is that an impressive number?
Impressive? That's an understatement. We're talking a game of death and dismemberment. Most people don't survive one, let alone as many as I have. You can count on one hand the number of runners ever to pull that off, and only half of them are still alive. It's rare company you're in, to say the least.
Okay, well, any tips for a new Red Mile runner?
Don't go breaking my record for one. Other than that, don't hesitate. Ever. You hesitate, you spend too much time thinking things through. Well, that's how you get yourself killed out there. I always say the best way to run the course is on pure instinct. You let that take over and drive you, the chances are you'll win. Unless you already know your instincts are shite, in which case, don't run the course at all.
Okay. 28.
Aye, righto.
Runners come and go, but the mile usually wins.
They both said the exact same thing at the same time. Look at all this money. People just leaving money.
I think that
on
might
the
be
table.
Donovan Reese. I dislike him intensely.
You'll need to speak to Miss Devine.
Oh, really? Andreja, you and I get along better than anyone else.
Word to the wise. Security.
But I
heroes
kind of
remain
like
marks.
Donovan.
They don't play by the same rules as
I
other
can't
security
believe
measures.
Donovan Reese is actually here.
But if you're not satisfied with your compensation, I'm sure I can find other members of your outfit eager to take your place.
Maybe. Or maybe I could call them up myself and see how they feel about taking over Red Mile and relieving
Running
you of the
sometime.
burdens of
Talk to
management.
May and she'll fill you in.
I'm sure we could find ways to bolster the profits here.
Oh, you're welcome to try. But I have friends in high places. You wouldn't want me to have to call in a favor, would you?
Things people will do to try and make money.
Talk, May. One of these days, I might just call your bluff.
I hope you're enjoying your visit.
I mean, I could take care of her for you. I don't like her much.
What the hell are you looking at? You trying to piss me off?
I hate these mercenary guys and just want to beat them. Andreja doesn't stand next to you, which I like. She actually explores the places. She stands around. She doesn't get in your way like some of your other companions do. But now, we can talk to May.
All are welcome at the Red Mile. We don't ask too many questions.
After we see what's on her body. As in inventory things. Wait, she's about to have another conversation, so let's listen to it before we talk to her.
Lynn's really trying to turn this place around.
Lynn's really trying to turn this place around.
Why are they calling her Lynn? Her name is May Divine. And it looks like she wasn't going to have another conversation. Okay, May?
Ah, a new face. I wonder, is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile? Or simply one seeking a respite from the burdens of life? My name is May, and I'm the proprietor of this establishment, home of the famous Red Mile. I assume you're familiar.
The Red Mile? I've actually never heard of it.
Never heard of it? Never heard of it? I won't even ask how that's possible. You're in for a treat, then. The Red Mile is the settled system's most exciting sporting event. Brave contestants from all corners of the galaxy come here to try their luck in a deadly race to the finish. Those that survive are celebrated as champions. Those that don't are quickly forgotten. I'm happy to answer any other questions you might have. In the meantime, please enjoy our world's famous hospitality.
The colors on her outfit, red and black, scream Ryujin Enterprises. Industries, not enterprises. Maybe those are her friends she's talking about? What's involved in running the Red Mile?
Well, it's quite simple, really. Once you register with me, we'll have a little pomp and circumstance before sending you on your way out the big red door. Then it's a race to the buzzer at the other end of the course. You'll deal with obstacles and deadly creatures alike, while people up here place bets on how far you'll get. Make it back alive, and you'll stand to win riches and the admiration of your fans. I'm sure you can figure out what happens if you fail.
Pomp and circumstances? Like a little ceremony?
Just a little introduction we do to get the fans all worked up. The Red Mile is a spectator sport, after all. Most people don't complete the course, so this is a way to give those unfortunate souls a proper send-off while they can still appreciate it.
All right, do people really bet on other people's lives?
You're too precious. Yes, of course they bet on our runners' lives. We're outside of the colonies and Freestars for a reason. Betting is a huge part of the Red Mile's appeal. How better to make the most exciting sport in the universe more exciting? Repeat runners draw bigger bets. You should ask Donovan how much bets on him were worth before he was forced to retire.
Oh, they forced him to retire? No, I just think she means his body forced him to retire. Never mind. Well, thanks for the information.
Of course. And if you're thinking of running, just let me know. I'll be glad to sign you up.
Can you tell me more about this place and its history?
A rather open-ended question, but I'll do my best. Red Mile was once a notorious haven for the criminal underworld. Thieves, shipjackers, mercenaries, and smugglers would come here to do business, get drunk, and gamble. I cleaned the place up when I took over. I made it, if not quite a family destination, at least a safer one. Red Mile still offers a unique, exciting experience, but our clientele has improved considerably, and we offer a wider range of services.
Okay, well, how did you clean this place up?
I was fortunate to be born into a wealthy family. I used those resources to build an extensive network of contacts across the settled systems. Suffice it to say, I had to call in more than a few favors, but with patience and perseverance, I was able to realize my vision. And now, at last, Red Mile is truly a must-see destination for any who wish to experience it for themselves.
All right, well, why all the effort to turn this place around? What's in it for you?
Because I see the potential for Red Mile to become one of the most unique and popular travel destinations in the settled systems. Because I want to leave a legacy and be remembered for creating something as unique as it is lucrative. Or perhaps it's because, like so many runners who come here to test themselves, I relish a challenge. I suppose there's no single reason. Let's just say that I feel it's my calling.
All right, well, before we decide to run the mile, she told us to ask Donovan. I have never done that, so let me do a check.
Do enjoy your stay.
Also, let's do a quick save, or not. We gotta wait for it to auto-save first.
You wouldn't lost a minute in the Red Mile. Of course, I probably wouldn't either.
Oh, I can't wait for the next
I'm a little
run.
short now.
It's gonna be one to remember.
Someday.
I don't make chit-chat with patrons.
Wait, Donovan. Turn around, thank you. May said I should ask you, what's the most someone has bet on your life?
Ha ha. Did she now? Aye, of course she did. House gets a cut. She'd love to have someone like me back in there. Biggest bet on me was well over 10 million credits. I think May used the money to renovate the cantina and still had plenty left over, just on house cuts alone. Cheers.
Okay,
Did I ever tell you about the time I got my arm caught inside one of the beasties down in the mile?
I think you did, actually.
May runs a tidy establishment.
I love this
Let's
story,
keep it that
so I'm
way.
telling it again. So, it was my 5th, maybe 6th run.
It was your 8th run.
Right. 8th run, that's what I said. So there I was, about to hit the button when this thing, I don't know what you call it, it had teeth like a pteramorph. Well, it jumped at me, latched onto my hand and started sucking it all down its gullet as I tried desperately to take my arm back.
Uh-huh. And then what happened?
I started punching it in its eyes, all 8 of them. Bop, 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 bop. I wouldn't let go.
So you reached in further, grabbed his tongue, and started pulling.
I pulled so hard, the thing came loose in my hand. The beastie unlocked its jaws, and then I pummeled it to death with its own tongue.
Wow, its own tongue, you say?
Indeed. That was quite the display. I still have that tongue in a jar somewhere. Good times.
I keep thinking I should run the course someday, but after seeing some of the deaths firsthand.
Maybe not.
Okay, love that you all talk at once. Okay. Did I quick save yet? No. I don't know if I did. But we'll do it now.
Fame and fortune await in the Red Mile.
I was about to go run the mile. Give me a sec. I need to sleep.
Suppose that is ours now. Hey?
I accidentally stole something, but they didn't care.
What if you became like a coach or something? I will not aid you in
Nope,
this.
there they go. I love that they just immediately become hostile instead of trying to arrest me. And it's not just because they're mercenaries. Anywhere you accidentally steal something, everyone immediately becomes hostile to you. There's no stop what you're doing, give it back. There's no you're under arrest. They just start shooting at you.
So, Donovan,
I didn't even see what it was.
We certainly get a lot of it. You want a drink? Maybe a room for the night?
I need a room.
Hey, lucky you, we happen to have a vacancy. So, how long are you thinking of staying?
What if you became like a coach or something?
Just for a day.
I didn't rack up.
Absolutely. One room coming right up. You'll find it at the end of the hallway upstairs.
Sorry, I didn't think that.
Okay, let's go ahead and go nap in my room real quick. Let's check the first room, though. A last will and testament. Not even sure this is legally binding, but here goes. I lost it all of my credits. I lost my ship. I'm supposed to pay for this hotel room, but I can't even do that. And I don't know how I'm going to get off this rock. I'm doing the only thing I can and signing up to run the Red Mile. If I don't come back, this document serves as my final wishes. To my mother, Michaela, I leave my meatball shop. The spicy, spacey meatball. Alright. I know it was yours to begin with, but you'll know what to do with it better than Gino will. To my son, Gino. You can have everything in my apartment, especially the music collection. There's some real jams in there. Take good care of it. Sorry I wasn't a better dad. To my ex-wife, Marla, I leave you exactly what you left me. Nothing. You can die, mad about it for all I care. Filiberto Pancrazio. Okay. Seeing as I have not seen anyone named Filiberto in this bar, he probably died running the mile. Is this Donovan's room? Don't forget your pills. Last time since was 3? And we find ourselves a magazine. Tracker's Primer. I've actually never seen a Tracker's magazine. This is my first. Permanently increases laser weapon damage by 5%. Let's get a look at it. How have I never seen a Tracker's... Wait. It gave me 2 on accident. But I guess that's fine. We got issue 2. Accelerated combat training, which permanently increases ballistic weapon damage by 5. And this one has the exact same name, but it does laser weapons. Unless someone else handed me one, I don't know why I got 2 of those. Oh! I didn't even see this. Someone got stabbed with a tiny little knife, but it wasn't to steal their money or their AI. Huh. That's what these were for.
Get out of my face before I put a bullet in your head.
And I believe this is my room. Got a copy of Neon Gang Culture on the nightstand, because what else would we have? I like this bed. It's red and black.
Come on. There are worlds to conquer.
Did you just sit there on the chair the whole time and watch me sleep for an hour? Thanks.
Whatever you have to say, I don't give a shit.
Does she go with me? So, I guess full disclosure.
It's a pleasure to have you.
I have ran the mile once before, because you have to do it as part of
Word of the wise.
Freestar
Security here is run by
Rangers.
mercs. They don't play by the same rules as other security officials.
Runners come and go,
But I'm a little interested in seeing, is the mile the same every time, or will it be different? Let's go ahead and pick May's computer. Because if it's the same every time, then obviously it makes perfect sense how Donovan was able to accumulate. Wait, that doesn't check out. Because none of them are 1, so it can't go there. Okay, so this one has to go here. Meaning that this one goes here. Meaning this one goes here. Here, here, here. May's computer. Recent contract renewal. You're making a good choice keeping us under contract, May. Even if they could break their jurisdiction, Freestar Rangers wouldn't keep you half as safe as we can. I know some of our contractors have a reputation for being rough around the edges, maybe even rude, but that reputation is part of why your establishment is so safe with us. You'll notice that incidents of debtors skipping out has been down 79% since we started. Physical altercations between patrons are down 52%, and pirate attacks, they're virtually non-existent. So remember that when it comes time for our annual rates to go up. It's not just safer, it's good business. Madeleine Stalker. I'm not a doctor. Oh, great reference to Star Trek. No, he is a doctor. He's not other things. May, you gotta stop sending your injured runners my way. I don't have medical training. Best I got is staples, glue, tape, and a lot of absorbent materials. These people need more than what I can provide them. And I'm pretty sure the reason some of them haven't come back is because they die in transit to a real hospital. Don't be cheap, May. Hire a damn doctor. I'm sure you can find one seedy enough for your operation on Neon. Hell, I might even know a guy who knows a guy. Lon. So Lon is, I guess, the guy who runs the ship thing that we didn't go in there, but I believe that's who that is. Successful extraction. Miss Divine, your tip was most appreciative. Our tracker was able to find Mr. Whitting at your establishment and extract him without causing a scene. Your patrons were none the wiser. That should settle the matter our employer hired us to take care of, and we no longer require your services at this time. Thank you for your cooperation, and feel free to reach out if you ever require our services. Z. Who is Z? I'm a member of the Trekkers Alliance, and I don't recall there being a Z. But these must be her other friends that she has that are her leverage over the Ecliptic. Quarterly report. I'll drop by sometime with the full report, but I wanted to share with you the good news. Earnings have been up this quarter by 14%, despite the retirement of your most popular runner. Costs have only increased by 1.5%, so whatever you're doing, I recommend keeping it up. Jing Yi. We have not met Jing Yi. I actually don't even know if they exist. Fire in the kitchen. First, let me say, sorry, May. It was a real slow night, and no orders were coming in, and we just wanted to see what would happen if we tried to cook one of the little creatures that came crawling up that Gary found outside. Haven't met a Gary. We didn't know it produced that much smoke that quickly when we baked it, and we didn't know the smell would be so rank. You can take the cost of a new oven out of my pay. Just please don't fire me. I need this job. Zara, and I believe Zara is the bartender?
I never had the patience for computer systems.
Well, that's fine. You don't need them. That's why I'm here.
This place used to be a real dive. Things are looking up. I can't believe Donovan Reese is actually here in this bar.
No, she's not. Oh, that's why I didn't see it. That bottle is virtually invisible.
I'd fire the lot of you right now.
Pardon me.
Take my chances with the pirates.
Okay. So here's the kitchen. I've never came in the kitchen before. Nothing special.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Take a dive, which we will read in a sec. And nothing. It's simple. I'll bet it all against you. We sneak out when no one's paying attention. Drop a corpse that looks like you. I know a guy who used to work at Enhance who does great back alley work on Neon. They won't suspect nothing. You find cover, slip out of there when the coast is clear. Hit the meetup spot and split the winnings 80-20. 20% should be more than enough for you. No, he should be the one getting the 80. Since I'm the one who's got to do all the wheeling and dealing, making the bets and all, I'm the one making all the money here. All you gotta do is make it past the first section out there. Fight a few beasties, find a hidey hole, and survive the night. Easy peasy. If you agree, find me and return this slate. You're about to be rich, buddy boy. No, he seems like he got attacked and beat up in the bathroom when they found out what he was doing.
Kick back with a drink from the bar and enjoy yourself.
And that's
It's almost got a death wish. Why not make a few credits on it?
Let's go ahead. Oh, May.
I'm on duty. Let's get the hell out of my face.
I want to run the Red Mile.
Ah, a fresh runner! We love rookies around here. No one ever knows how they're going to do out there, so it makes for interesting wagers. But the Red Mile is not for the weak and faint of heart. Do you fully understand that by participating in a run, there is risk to life and limb?
Is it not really that, or it's not really that dangerous, is it?
My dear, the Red Mile is full of bloodthirsty creatures that would stop at nothing to consume you, bones and all. The average rate of survival is under 25%, and that's for accomplished soldiers, mercenaries, and hunters alike. It is rare to see a complete novice complete the course at all, let alone alive, with all their limbs still attached.
Okay, well, that's fine. You'll take care of me if I get hurt, right?
Does it look like we have an infirmary here? No, my dear. You are on your own if you are unlucky enough to survive with injuries. In that case, I hope you brought a friend with you to take you to the nearest Reliant facility. Or you can try to convince Lon to put you back together. But he's a much better mechanic than he is a doctor.
He's the mechanic. That's why she sends the people to him. Yep, I understand.
Good. And are you able to confirm that you are of sound mind, not under the influence of any substances, and not under any form of coercion?
Is that really a question you need to ask?
Need to? No. But it helps me sleep better at night, knowing I'm not sending unwitting participants to their death. We get drunkards, and Aurora fiends thinking they're invincible all the time. It almost never ends well for them. And you'd be surprised how often someone is forced to run in order to pay off a debt or some other ill-begotten arrangement.
Okay, well, that checks out. The voices tell me I should probably not do this right now. No, I'm sober, doing this on my own, doing this of my own free will, and ready to go.
Very well then. Step aside and we'll announce your run. After the introduction, you'll want to head down the elevator. Then, you're on your own. Use whatever tools necessary to survive. Run to the beacon and activate it. Then make it back here for your prize. I wish you good fortune out there.
May runs a tidy establishment. Let's keep it that way.
Valued patrons and honored guests, your attention please. I have an exciting announcement. We have a courageous new runner seeking fame and fortune in the Red Mile. Do you think this new challenger has what it takes? Choose your wager wisely. Now, who's excited to see how the rookie contender will fare in today's Red Mile Challenge? Open the door and wish him luck, because he's going to need it!
And that starts the mission, Run the Red Mile. It's time to run the Red Mile. After taking the elevator down, I need to get to the end and hit the beacon, assuming I survive.
If you fancy yourself a Red Mile, a pleasure.
Hold on. Donovan, you got anything to say?
Party.
Donovan?
I hope you're enjoying your visit.
D-Man?
If
D-Boy?
you're looking to register, you'll need
There
to
you are.
speak to Ms.
Here to bask in my glory, aye. Till next time.
Okay, fine. So I'm guessing Andraja is coming with me?
Runners come and go. The mile usually wins.
I thought they would say my ally needs to stay here. Oh, whoops. Oh no, that is the first one. Okay. Good luck. Last chance. So I'm going to run the Red Mile the way it's meant to be run, but from what I recall, it's actually super easy. Because your only objective is to reach that point. So all you have to do is run straight there and back. That's it. You don't have to fight anything, but I'm going to fight the creatures because it would just be boring if I just ran straight there and back.
Has changed, it seems.
She was talking, but it only gave me the ending of her conversation. So she has run the Red Mile before. So immediately upon walking out, we see a dead spacer.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Is my light on? No. And then we see another dead spacer.
Quiet. Did you hear that?
So I am using a lower level character as well. I don't have any good weaponry, do I? What do I have? Oh, I have Fiscal Quarter. That'll help a bit. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Don't look at this thing. So throughout the Red Mile, there will be corpses that you can find. I'm wondering if I can find any of the named ones we've heard of. I now have Frostbite. I can hear music though. The music is meant to attract monsters over to here. Oh, I didn't even see you. What this also probably means? I don't have any good powers. Oh no. Oh no.
Ordnance going out!
Thanks for having ordnance to go out, because I literally have nothing.
Never stood a chance.
I can rely on crits. Oh, it's a rhino! Which I already knew.
Your abilities are truly amazing.
Thanks for throwing that grenade, Baraja. That really helped. There's a lot of poisonous gas out here. That thing's dead. Those are herbivores, so we don't need to worry about them.
This is for you!
The grenade just gets lifted into the air, so it's really pointless. I really wish I had something stronger that was automatic. Okay. Just going up here to see if there's any corpses. Because I don't know if the corpses are randomized either. Blew up the gas canister. Because of course it did. It's a Red Mile Mauler. Fine. What is she just spamming grenades? Is that what's happening?
Take your best shot.
It's just a lot of explosions going on. What is happening? It's not these things. Do they have projectiles? That one's glitched. I actually think they might have projectiles now that I remember a bit. Super intense music. Oh, I'm crippled. I'm crippled! Dislocated limb count. I'm also freezing because I don't have a spacesuit that's good enough against it. The plan, though, is to run 29 runs of the Red Mile to beat the guy's record to see if he has any unique dialogue, because he told me not to beat his record. Why didn't I use the sniper for that? But I will do that on my other character, so that I'm not running around with these dinky little things. These little freaking pea shooters.
I'm hit.
That grenade exploded immediately.
Grenade in the air. Get down.
Why is there just explosions all around me, like constantly? What is that? It can't be them, because I would notice if they were shooting at me. Is my suit broken? Okay, now there's no more explosions. Was it my... Oh, nope, there it goes.
Give up already.
That sounded like a person, but it didn't sound like Andraja.
Oh. Need a moment to walk that off.
Oh, I guess maybe it was her. Is it just a spacer? Why am I looting all this? I'm gonna reload this save. Let's just keep going. We still have not encountered the guy whose name I already don't remember. I want to say Felipe, but I know that's not his name.
Grenade out.
Where is it? There it is. Ooh, you were closer than I thought.
Let us try.
Out of ammo!
Any industrial-sized accidents while we are here.
I hate that when you're getting hit, you can't reload. Oh my gosh. None of this stuff. You're basically an Ashta. Okay, another spacer. And we've reached the Red Mile. Gained my thing again. You're just a basic spacer, but you have a slate. I'll show them. In just a few days, I'm gonna be filthy rich. Aw man, the look on my friends' faces when I... Oh, not aw man. Aw man, the look on my friends' faces when I told them I'd be running the Red Mile was priceless. They kept saying, "Are you stupid? You're gonna get yourself killed," or "This is a terrible idea." I couldn't stop laughing. I mean, yeah, I don't think any of them would survive the course. They're too doughy, too slow, and can't shoot to save their lives. But me? I'm different. I can run a 14-minute mile without breaking a sweat. I've even gone camping more times than I can count. They're just too embarrassed to admit that I've got what it takes, but they don't and never will. It's actually kind of insulting that they think I won't survive, but I'll show them, and then, when I'm done gloating, I'll do it all again.
Best not to leave anything useful
Another
behind.
spacer with 300 credits, and another spacer with an issue of Grunt magazine. Ballistic weapons permanently do 5% more critical damage. Old Earth hunting rifle. Logically, that should send him flying to get hit.
This is for you.
Like that. If he's...
Come on, bring it.
If gravity is causing him to float in the air, getting hit should send him flying backwards.
Throwing. Die today.
Got it.
We reach the stacks, trigger the flare, and make it back. We can do this.
I never walk with companions, so I don't know how much dialogue they actually have for missions. It's kind of funny. She's like, "We've made it. We can finish the mile." Like I know. I've done it before. Granted, better gear when I did it, but I have done it before. I'm just kind of looking for corpses.
Hey, be careful not to point that thing at me.
Wasn't planning on it. But I think that's it. Ooh, we're just right there. See if anyone was hiding underneath, because that one guy, okay, someone did hide some supplies underneath. The one guy was told that the plan was to find a hidey hole. Oh no, I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and light the stacks.
Anything here worth taking?
And now all we have to do is run back. This is why it's not that difficult of a thing. As I said, you just run straight here, trigger it, and run back. So after I get back, I'm gonna run the mile. Well, I'm gonna load up a different save. Run the mile 20. I need to beat 28. So I'll run the mile roughly 27 more times. And see if we can beat his... Well, I know I can beat his record, but see if he has any dialogue for when you beat his record. I thought there were other corpses here, so I'm wondering if the corpses are RNG. I think I already said that at the beginning. But that's because I've ran this before. Wow. Okay, that is them that's bombarding me with those poison bombs. Because I knew they did. But how are they firing them so rapidly? Like, I thought there was a corpse over here, but it's not here. I didn't know those plants were hostile. So just everything on this planet tries to kill you. I heard a grenade noise. Alright. Well, Andraja, I don't know where you're at, but we're back. Let's go finish this off. Hi? Were you coming along?
I keep thinking I should run the course someday, but
I've got something on my mind.
Go on.
It's this whole running thing. If someone wants to throw their life away, I guess that's their decision, but do we really need to make a spectacle out of it? It seems exploitative. Isn't that wrong?
Now, Sati, you're choosing only to look at the negative. Successful runners like Mr. Reese have earned considerable fame through their achievements. Only those who take the greatest risks earn the greatest rewards. We simply provide them with a stage on which to achieve their destiny.
I guess I didn't think about it that way.
Do you remember when you applied for this job fresh out of school, saying that you wanted to gain more practical, real-world experience? Well, it's not always pretty or even fair, but sometimes this is how things work.
I understand.
Whether you're here to gamble, participate, or just watch, the Red Mile has entertainment for everyone.
Yeah, I know, I finished.
My. You did not disappoint us in your first run. Your performance down there was most impressive. I do hope you'll consider competing with us again. Now the moment you've waited for, your winnings. I trust we'll see you again.
And she gives us brute force, a unique shotgun. I don't think she gave this to me last time. Maybe that's because I was doing it for the Freestar Rangers quest line, because I don't have this on my main character. But what does Donovan have to say?
I've seen you run. Not bad. You have a ways to go if you want to beat my record. If you're not afraid, maybe May will give you a chance.
I can't wait for the next run. It's gonna be one to remember.
It's gonna be one to remember.
I keep thinking the next runner will live up to my... Till next time.
Call on me if you need anything further.
About to start my final run. Well, at least my 20. My 29th run. I forgot to check the touchscreen though, the leaderboard. So the top 5 Red Mile runners, there's Donovan, who is the number 1. Latika, who we have never met or even heard of, who was number 2. Arnie Richardson, who was number 3. Tank, who we have heard of and have met, was number 4. And we're going to go talk to him after we finish all this to see if he has anything new to say. And number 5 was someone named Valerie Vega, who we have never met. There's also notes that I have forgot to look at. Actually, I can look at one right now. Or slates out in the mile that I missed. Because they are covered by bodies. So I'm going to include them here before we conclude.
It can get rowdy in here sometimes, but we try
conclude the mile. So here's a note I missed. Your payment. John, Jake, whatever your name was, I had to run. I'm late to my anniversary dinner. I left the money I owe you with May. She said she'd take care of it. Good bet. You won, fair and square. Might be my last anniversary. We'll see. Olga. We don't know any Olgas that we have encountered so far in our journeys, but there you go. Let's go ahead and get the mile started.
I took this job so I could be here to see all the runners in person.
So the first slate I missed will be under a corpse right here, a Spacer's corpse. It's not the best corpse. It's Spacer's corpse. Do I get a local map? I do. So yeah, from the Red Mile, midway through, right here. So you could just lift the corpses and move them, hold down whatever your interact button is, and then it'll lift the body, and then you can move it if your strength is good enough. Sometimes it'll say the body's too heavy. A letter to Sylvia. Sylvia, I hope you will never read this, because if you have, there's a good chance that I'm dead. I decided to run the Red Mile a few weeks ago. Please understand, I wanted to tell you, but I knew you would convince me not to run, or to run the course. The bills just kept piling up, and no amount of money we made seemed to be enough. At least this way, I could try to provide for you and the kids like I always should have. As I write this, I know it's a terrible idea. I hope that I'll be able to delete this message, and I know we can start a new life with the money I make. But if not, just know that I love you and that I'm sorry. I should have told you, and I shouldn't have done this. And as I said, it's a Spacer's body. None of the corpses out here that I've encountered were named. They're all called Spacers. So they were all raiders who were out here. Which is a little disappointing because we do learn the names of some of the people who've run. But it's fine. There's also a corpse there. There was no slate. I'll give it a look again. Now that I've cleared the area, yeah. So there was no slate here. So I'll pick it back up when I get to the next one. The next missed slate, for me at least, is... So there's the Red Mile, the button. Right here, on a Spacer corpse again. I'll show them. In just a few days, I'm gonna be filthy rich. Oh man, the look on my friends' faces when I told them I'll be running the Red Mile was priceless. They kept saying, "Are you stupid? You're gonna get yourself killed," or "This is a terrible idea." I couldn't stop laughing. I mean, yeah, I don't think any of them would survive the course. They're too doughy, too slow, and can't shoot to save their lives. But me? I'm different. I can run a 14-minute mile without breaking a sweat. I've even gone camping more times than I can count. They're just too embarrassed to admit that I've got what it takes, but they don't and never will. It's actually kind of insulting that they think I won't survive, but I'll show them. And then, when I'm done gloating, I'll do it all again. Yep, and instead of cutting, the next one is just to the left on another corpse. And like this, the corpses are lying on top of them. At least this one was. I think that one, it was closer to the corpse's hand, but I just didn't look hard enough. This one, the corpse was literally lying on top of it, which is why I missed it. And the previous one, the corpse was literally lying on top of it, which is why I missed it. And now it makes me wonder how many slates I have missed in the game because I didn't lift up a corpse to make sure nothing was underneath. Okay, so here we are. Runner's Diary. My life is over. Why does it keep cracking on my voice? OBS is updated and it's super annoying. My life is over. It's really starting to settle in now. I'm a dead man walking. Dead man walking. If Zeke doesn't kill me, the Red Mile will. How did I get into this mess? I never should have taken his money. Everyone warned me about him too. But of course I didn't listen. I never do. And I guess I won't be along long enough to learn how to. He seemed like a nice guy at first. Gave me all the money I needed to get by. I was really struggling at the time, and he was the only one that would help me out. I should have known better. Like Mom always told me, everyone wants something, but no one wants to give. Zeke is actually the one who put me up to this. Says if I can't pay the interest on his loans, I should give this a shot. What's the harm? He said. What an asshole. I'm not sure what his endgame is. If I'm dead, I can't ever pay him back. Maybe he's had enough of me and just wants to kill me off. But he doesn't want to do the dirty work himself. Yeah, sounds like him. Well, I'm dead either way. Might as well try and accept it. And he did make it to the end. I mean, he wasn't the corpse that was right here, but he did make it to the end. So before I press it, we've got one more. At least one more that I have found. And I scoured the entire place. I mean, the entire area here of the Red Mile. You know, I guess I didn't show where they are on the map, but it should be obvious. I scoured the entire Red Mile to make sure there were no corpses out here in the wilderness, and there were not. There was just a lot of enemies attacking me nonstop. Yeah, so those two are up here. Obviously right here and right here. Our final one is going to be up here. Because there's a corpse here, but there was no note. And then there was a corpse here. It's just a notepad. There's nothing on it. And just, you know, chems and other useless junk. Some snake oil. And I've noticed sometimes containers refill. Because obviously I've had to do the Red Mile 28 times. I've had to restart the day, or sleep for 24 hours, 28 times. Yeah, there was no note there. So you just walk over here, and there will be 3 corpses. One here with nothing. The other one is right there with nothing. There's nothing in the hidey hole, even though we did have a character, or not a character. We read a terminal entry. No, we read a note. No, it was a slate. Sorry, I got all mixed up. It told someone to hide in a hidey hole, and they didn't. But there's the slate right there, and this just gives you generic loot. So I'm not going to bother picking it. You're free to do so if you want. But this is the Trophy Hunter slate, and it was another spacer. They weren't named Trophy Hunter. I heard great things about Red Mile. Apparently the creatures there are so vicious they can rip you to shreds in seconds. Sounds like a great time to me. Screw the credits. I just want a chance to go toe-to-toe or toe-to-claw with these monsters. My trigger finger is itching just thinking about it. Time for the hunters to become the hunted. And he did. He immediately got killed. I guess not necessarily immediately, but he didn't make it out. But that was the last slate that I had found. So there were 4 slates in the wilderness. Well, not in the wilderness, but along the path that you may miss if you don't move corpses around. So we're going to trigger this, and then I will see you back at the Red Miles building to find out what everyone has to say about me beating the record. Let's go ahead and talk to May. I also caught a bounty right here.
Former winners are always welcome back here. Impressive. At 29 successful runs, you've managed to exceed the record of the great Donovan Reese. Of course, now that he's retired from running, your record is looking secure. But you never know when another young upstart might try to shatter it. I do hope you'll continue to entertain us with your dynamic prowess. Here, you've earned this.
And we get another unique weapon, a rifle. Oh, it's an assault rifle. Desperation. Wow, what a name. Cornered. Damage increases as health decreases. But it's only a rare. Really? I had to do 29 runs just for her to give me a rare and not a legendary. That's sad. That is very sad. And it doesn't level scale, I'm assuming, because I'm level 50. But okay. Donovan, I beat your record.
That's really simple out there on the Red Mile. Just don't die. Always worked for me.
Someone's got a death wish. Why not make a few credits off?
I don't do autographs.
Wait, why didn't I have this option before? Oh, I probably had it when I reached, like, the 20s, and I never talked to him. I'm coming for your record, Donovan. What do you think about that?
Ha! Your bum's out the window. I believe it when I see it, you wee naff. Take some free advice from me, eh? Getting cocky like that's gonna get you killed. Then where's that record of yours gonna be, In the mud, next to whatever remains of your minced-up corpse. So go for my record. Just didn't come bragging till you beat it. Got it?
Well, alright. What do you say to the new Red Mile record holder?
Ha! Well done, that's what I say. I'd say a lot more, and none of it too kind, but, frankly, I'm too hammered to care. It's about time someone took the title from yours truly. I'm still one of the best. I've just got to share it with present company. So, enjoy all that comes with your newfound fame. Oh, and feel free to haver on with me anytime, eh?
And that's it. He's pretty cool about it. Pretty chill. Oddly enough, he's not.
Righto.
Unless I'm going to come back here and find out he tried to run the mile and died.
Did you see? Donovan Reese is right over there.
Yeah, well, no one's bragging that I'm right here next to Donovan Reese. Alright, fine.
Nothing quite like the excitement of a run.
So as we read on the terminals... That just sounds disgusting.
Please, enjoy your time here.
Tank.
Hey, you're enjoying yourself?
She gave us a free drink because we're the winner. Or champion.
A pleasure.
Tank ran the mile and was a record holder with 19 runs. I'd like to think I do. Oh, wait. One more note we missed. Slate we missed here.
Hi there, friend. May runs a tidy establishment.
We go into the kitchen. There it is. Right here next to this food is regarding Stalker. It's a slate. She's rude, she's stingy, and expects us to foot the bill for all the extras she orders for her crew. I started spitting in her food. She'd better adjust her attitude or hope I quit before I start doing worse. You also shouldn't leave this slate out. They're ecliptic mercenaries. They will kill you, Saudi. And I like you more than I like them.
I hope you're enjoying your visit.
No question about it. That's partially why.
Okay, let's head to Aquila City and see if Tank has anything new, unique to say about us beating the Red Mile record, being the current Red Mile record holder. Because, well, he was actually added with the trackers update, so he wouldn't even have been in the base game. So did that always say Tank? Before the update, was Tank always listed as one of the holders? The record holders? Because it could just not be the same Tank. No, it is, because he told us he's run the Red Mile. So they kept that continuity when they created a new character and added it in. I guess unless Tank was always in the game. I actually don't know. I never went into this building, if it even existed at the beginning, at launch.
Hey, Manus, I brought in another couple bounties. Hope you're keeping up.
Honestly, no. I haven't been... No, wait, I have been doing bounties just off and on.
Need anything, Bloodhound?
Nah, I'm good, Touche. Hey, how's the kiddo, by the way?
She's doing great. She just lost another baby tooth. She's really starting to read, too. Her dad's teaching her.
How about that? I remember when she was yay high and could barely speak. Oh, bless your heart. You must be proud.
You can hear through the floor.
You know, she's why I'm not out there anymore. Can't put her at risk, you know? I'll just, have to live vicariously through the trackers that stole through here.
I hear that. Well, you know, anyone stupid enough to go after
the alliance is strong and getting stronger by the day.
Faster and more ruthless than the wrath of hell itself.
I know. All the same, it was time to get out anyway. Thanks, though.
Okay, well, I needed him to finish his push-ups anyways.
What's up, Tracker?
No, bro, I just...
Hey, yo. Always happy to hang with another Tracker.
And he does have unique dialogue. You run the Red Mile? I think I blew past your record there.
Whoa, damn. For real? I ain't even mad. That's impressive stuff. Maybe I better get back in there, huh? Anyway, keeps my skills sharp, which is even more important now that I'm a tracker. I know I don't look like much of a tracker or a runner, but I'm cool with people underestimating me. Makes it that much more special when I crush their expectations.
So they did give him some dialogue for when you beat it.
My friend.
And if I ever find out where the other people are, I will talk to them.
I mean, look at you now. Not a speck of blood on you.